Well, we've just picked up the bikes from Eagle Riders. Ken got his Road Glide. Steve has a Street Glide. And Heath and I have the Chieftain. Unfortunately, there was lots of mix-ups with the reservations, so we don't have a Roadmaster. But hey, that's the way it goes, man. You just gotta roll with it. At the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself just one question. Am I riding today? And the answer would be yes, I am. So here we are having to do our little bout on the interstate to get out of town, to then get the more scenic route. Mountains in the horizon. See how Kenny likes his Road Glide. So we're just passing up to Lake Mead. There's Ken in his Road Glide, Heath and the Chieftain. Steve likes that Harley Davidson Street Glide he's on, but he said it rides like a brick. If Lisa was here, she could go on a helicopter tour. $39 and up. Well, here's our exit for Hoover Dam. And here we are, coming down to the Hoover Dam. Or as they would say in the Las Vegas National Lampoon movie, that damn dam. Do we have any more questions about that damn dam on the dam tour? Almost looks like that power line fell over. But we know that it didn't. Yeah. Okay, here we are, coming out of Lake Mead recreational area and Hoover Dam. Next stop, I don't know, wherever this road happens to take us. Welcome to Nevada. Miles and miles of nothing. Well, I see Ken is improvising on his foot pegs. Steve says he's really rocking out to the stereo. Might see a few additions to the ZX14 when we get home. Heath wants to know why his bike won't go over 240 kilometers an hour. He thinks it's broken. Me, I'm quite enjoying the ride on this Indian. A few little niggly things, but there are with any bike. You know, you get spoiled with your own bike. The motorized windshield is a really great idea, and perhaps if I had a taller one it would be better, but there's a lot of wind buffeting. It has a nice motor, not as much pull and not as much engine braking as my Nomad. I really like the locking bags. The push start's kind of cool, I can get used to that. Steve's trying to get out of the wind for buffeting because he's also a tall boy. See, Cavill Bay, Echo Bay, Overton Beach, and Overton. Things up a bit. We're just coming out of the Lake Mead Recreational Center and we've switched bikes, so now we have Ken on the Indian Chieftain that I was riding. We have Steve on the Indian Chieftain Heath was riding, and Heath and I are both on the Harleys. Heath on the Street Glide, me on the Road Glide. First impressions, a shitload of buffeting. Oh my god. I suppose buying a taller windshield would take care of all of that. Ergonomically, bar position is good for me. The bike is really short. I would absolutely have to have foot pegs. Highway pegs. I love heel-toe shifters. The problem with this heel-toe shifter is it's only like 9 inches. I don't know, man. I don't know any men that have size 9 foot. Oh, except maybe Heath. My size 11 is not fitting in this, so I have to keep my foot out to the side. The motor is really nice compared to the Indian. I like it much better. It has more pull, more engine braking. It vibrates like a son of a bitch at stop. Holy shit. Like it'll take your fillings out. But as soon as you get going, it smooths right out. So that's a good thing. But you know what? This 103 has no guts compared to my Nomad. Redstone. So we're on the highway, same highway that leads to Salt Lake City, but we're going to Zion National Park. On the right, mountains. And on the left, mountains. And in front, two guys as big as a mountain. Holy shit. Guy's tire blew. Welcome to Utah. So right now Steve and Heath are on the two Indian bikes, and you'll notice that they keep ducking down, like Heath is now, to get out of the buffeting. Buffeting is severe on these Indian bikes. I don't know if a taller windshield will help or what, but it's pretty bad. Buffeting is also horrible on the Harley-Davidson Road Glide. That Road Glide will rip your helmet off your head at anything over 50 kilometers an hour. There's so much buffeting. Again, maybe a taller windshield would help, I don't know. The best bike of the four is this thing, the Harley-Davidson Street Glide. So I'm 6 feet tall, 32-inch inseam, most of my height in my torso, and with this Project Rushmore there's a vent in the top, and with that open there's almost no buffeting with my helmet on, with the visor down, and if I open the visor at 70-80 miles an hour, there's hardly any buffeting there. So I think just a little bit taller windshield and there'd be no buffeting at all. For a Batwing fairing, this thing handles really nice. So here we are heading back from Zion National Park. Sun is slowly setting. We're at about, coming close to 5 o'clock Vegas time. We're down to 83 degrees. Probably at our next stop we'll put some jackets on again. Cool old town, Fort Zion. It's amazing how the colors show up as the sun is going down on the rock. So here we are driving back from Zion National Park. Stopped for a wonderful dinner. The name of the place escapes me right now. I think it was the Stagecoach Diner. And we're driving back, obviously, as you can see, in the pitch black. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Good thing the lights on this Indian are amazing. Well, here we are about 15 miles away from Las Vegas. And that's it. Look at all those bright lights. Not sure how this is going to turn out on the video, but let's give her a try. Well, we're back to Vegas. Ken did an amazing job of navigating as usual. And now we're going to drive up and down the strip. There we are with the Stratosphere. Oh, the catapult's going up. Well, here we are again. Treasure Island in front. We are going to go down the strip. The Mirage, the Venetian. Too much traffic to turn my head for too long. Walgreens, where I have to go and get Lisa gum. Harrah's, Caesar's Palace. Celine Dion. The Zombie Escape House. Lisa would love that. Planet Hollywood. We'll have to come back and see the waterworks. There's the MGM Grand. Monte Carlo, New York, New York with Zoomanity. Might be one of the shows we see tomorrow night. The Hard Rock Cafe. Criss Angel, Mind Freak. At the Luxor. And Mandalay Bay, where Barrett Jackson is. And that's about it for the strip. We have McDonald's. Okay, one more run at the strip before we park the bikes for the night. I think I've only got like 25 miles left till empty. And I believe our tally was 450 to 475 kilometers for the day, which is around 450 to 475 miles, which is about 750 to 775, maybe even 800K, depending on your math.